Hi everybody. Yes, I have the same shirt on. I'm sorry. I love to be comfortable and I don't have a lot of t-shirts that actually feel comfortable. So I have this one, I have a Beatles one, I have a Pac-Man one, I have a Popeyes one, but I wish those were like black because they're gray, so it's like I don't really like the color. I mean, they're okay, but I just want to be comfortable. I'm not, and I always wear my tights. Why am I explaining this to y'all? I don't know. Just thought I'd throw that out here. I mean, out there, not out here. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I just came to Walmart to finally found my receipt to return a shirt that my mom bought me. It was long sleeves, and I really need to go to another Walmart and look in the men's department because they always have you know, like t-shirts like this. Hold on, let me just push y'all down a little bit. I hope it doesn't fall. Okay, anyway, and they're really not that bad. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with all my, I have 3 gift cards. They're about $25 total because like I said, I like wearing t-shirts and tights. I usually just wear 3 tights that I have. Well, 2 tights because another pair that I have, I don't really like the way they fit. So so I just keep wearing the same ones. And sooner or later, I'll need to get another pair. I'm sorry. Y'all can talk later. You're in the middle of the road. You might want to move. Literally in the middle of the road. Dude. Come on, move. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, I don't have all the time in the world. Move, 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 move. Seriously? Get out of the freaking way. There's someone right behind you. Oh, total idiot, I swear. I'm sorry. Yeah, now you look back. I was back there like freaking forever. I'm sorry, I'm kind of ranting, but seriously, people, they want to talk, but they block the whole area where you got to drive and pass. Like, come on. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, about my t-shirts. Walmart does sell t-shirts, like different kind of t-shirts like this, and they're not too much. I think they're like 7 something maybe. But I haven't really found any that I really like. Plus the material's really hard. So I'm going to my mom's with all that ranting I just did. Is that what it's called? Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna take it to the doctor in a little bit, but I decided to go a little early because for some reason, when I take my mamacita to her doctor appointments, I leave the house. I live on one side of, like, I always say one side of the world. She lives on the other side of the world. And it's not too bad on the highway or the freeway, but it's like, it always happens that something goes on when I'm driving. It's like, okay. So I decided to leave earlier. I don't have to take her till, she don't have to be there till 1:45. And it's only 12:30, so. But I'm gonna go over there and take out her battery, if I can, out of her car, because her car's been dead and it has to do with her battery. Yeah. So I'm not doing door dashing today because of that. Plus, my body was super sore yesterday, you guys. After we did all that door dashing, I mean, I was like, oh my goodness, like, you know, just sitting. I mean, I didn't get out, but still, it's like my hands were sore from holding the steering wheel, driving. But I don't know. I'm trying to think because, like I said, I went with Natasha's boyfriend, and you know, we went halves on the tips and stuff. But I'm gonna make sure that he actually wants to do it, like, together, because he really needs. He lost his job the other day. They let him go on Friday, I think. So, and he was making really good money. He put in some applications, which, you know, it happens. You know, it was good money, but I think the company sucked anyway. So whatever. Well, in my opinion, they did, because of stuff that was going on. And anyway, besides that, so that's why he's doing DoorDash. But I think he could. Well, my husband's like, well, you know, he needs to make money because he pays 2 bills to us, and they're not due until the end of next month, I think. And I'm like, well, I know that, but I want to make a little bit of money too, because I want to pay my credit card off. That dummy here put herself into. So even if I was talking about it yesterday. I don't know if my little video went up on YouTube, but anyway, I was talking about it, that you can make some good money. I mean, gas. Okay, so yesterday we went about 70 miles, and I didn't even hit a quarter of a tank. Is it a quarter, I think? Yeah, it wasn't even like, so my car does really well, but the thing is long time, if I don't know if I'll do it forever, because it takes a toll on your car, because you're driving and all that, but it's still good money. Last night I looked at DoorDash on my phone, and it was like, man, certain areas were like really lit up with the red, and that means that it's busy. I was like, but of course I don't really want to go out and drive at night, and I don't think he wants to do it all day. I think he should, in my opinion, since he does need some funding. Yesterday, I know he said he didn't want to start so early, but we did, because I was there, and I'm like, I'm not going to wait till noontime to go start doing this stuff. When I'm up, I'm ready to go do stuff. I'm not going to wait around until noon. To me, that's stupid, in my opinion, again. But I think he said he doesn't want to start doing it till noon. But when I saw him yesterday, they came over, I said, well, you know what, I'm not doing it today, but for sure, what's today, Tuesday? For sure Wednesday, yeah, the 28th. Oh, the last day of the month, right? Anyway, I said, well, we'll start around 8, because I'm not waiting till noon. I was looking today, and I got up, it was like, I got up about 9:30. I didn't even want to get up, I was so tired. But I think around 10:30, I looked to see where it was busy, and it wasn't in our area. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I'm thinking, like I said, there are certain peaks. And then I was looking, and you could schedule yourself for certain times, and you get paid $8, which is not a lot if you think about it, but with tips, you can average it out, whatever. And so $8 an hour for those times that you signed up. So say you worked from 8 to 12. What is that? 4 hours? Oh, real quick, these are the other nails I got from Dollar Tree. I put the gray ones on because the other ones fell off, except I kept this one because that one didn't fall off. But anyway, they're gray. Looks like this. So that's 8 times 4, 32. So you get paid that for sure. Oh, please don't fall, phone. And then plus you get tips. So I'm kind of thinking that's a better deal, because there's like a whole list of different times that you can do. So it's not like you can't do, according to the way I read it. We didn't understand it yesterday. We're like, so we figured just not doing that and just doing the tip might work out. But some people, well, they only got like a couple items, and they're like snacks, so they're not going to give you a major tip. But I noticed that where we picked up the stuff from, and then where we delivered, I'm like, it's at least worth a $3 tip. I don't care what you get, or maybe $4, because the different areas where we traveled, I was like, this is weird. But like I said, not everybody's going to tip. So, and then you can refuse. The more I learn about it is you can refuse it. You look at to see what kind of tip they give you, and then some people were saying that they look at it if it's got to be a $4 tip or more. I think that's what they said. Was it though? Some of the people on TikTok, they all had different opinions, but like I said, everybody has their own opinions, and everybody works in different states. So with that said, I was like, okay, that makes sense, because if you're doing a couple items and then they give you 50 cents, I mean, shit. Oh, excuse me, I just said the SHIT word, but it happens. Did you see my reaction? I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have to, like, you know what, whatever, it's only that little one. Yeah, so anyway, it's not worth it, like, literally. And some of the places that we went, to me, I call them sketchy, because I don't usually go in a certain area of where we live. There's things can happen anywhere of the area of the city. So, but I'm just not used to going in that area, and I would never go in that area by myself, because I wouldn't do it. But still, like I said, you can average it out. So I'm trying to think if I think the $8 to set up your times and then go do that would be better, because like I said, no matter what, for those times you're still going to get paid $8 an hour. So if we do it the other way, where we don't set up a time to do scheduling door dashing, whatever it's called, oh, real quick, have coffee that Natasha gave me. I just thought I'd throw that in there. You're still going to get, you know, say it's like I said, 4 hours. I don't know, didn't really pay attention to the way the schedules are, like the timing, but like I said, if you work 4 hours, it's still $32. So if you do that every day, that's, you know, if I'm understanding it correctly, if y'all know anything about DoorDash and I'm saying it wrong, which I could be, because like I said, I just started, so yeah, it's still good money, because like I said, if you don't get any tips, that $8 will make up for at least, because there's no way it would be, okay, hold on, no, I know that's the way I read it. It's $8 for the hours that you work when you schedule yourself. It's got to be. There's no way they're going to pay you $8 just for 4 hours. That would be stupid. So no, it can't be that way. So like I said, it's still good money. You still make, what did I say it was? 8 times 4, what was it again? 32? I can't even think. I'm so tired. 32. So it's still good money that way. Yeah. But I also, I don't know if I was talking about, I'm going to see if I could be a provider for my mom, which I might even call the lady today to do that, because my mom said, well, you know what, I think we've been telling my mom that she will, you know, she can do everything by herself. Well, she gets real tired, so she can't do everything by herself, but, you know, she's 87, I mean, right? We get tired and we're younger. But so she kind of wanted me to check into it, and my sister told me, because she is a CNA, she's a provider for an elder 80-something-year-old man. So I need to call this lady that she spoke to, and then she tells me how to put an application and all that. But besides that, I'm thinking that'd be perfect, because like I said, I want to pay my 2 credit cards off, and also tell y'all my business, but why not? You know, I want to talk to y'all. I'm going to combine now a lot of y'all might not think it's a good idea, but I've done it a long time ago. Combine 2 credit cards on another credit card where you don't have interest for 18 months, I think it is. And then you pay, you know, so you can, of course, you know, I already understand the process where you don't pay the whole credit card off because of what balance you put on there. They're going to put all that interest rate back after, I think maybe it's 15 months. 15 or 18 months, I don't know. They're all different. They'll pop it right on there. And you know, that crap is pretty high. But I figured we could do that. And then if I become the provider for my mom, what are y'all doing? Get to the left lane, buddy. I'm not even close to you. There you go. And then, you know, I think you get paid weekly and stuff. So it felt really, okay, anyway. So you get paid weekly. I think that's what my mom said. So that'll be good, because see, the money, like I said, I'm all about wanting to pay these. We have all our credit cards literally paid off except for one, but we had a whole bunch of them, like way back about 5 years ago. And then we started, we literally, our credit is super good now since we paid them all off, except for that one that my husband has. I think he has Walmart, but we pay that one off all the time too. So I just saw a cop on the side, like, oh, where'd you sneak up on? It's crazy how they hide. Like, I mean, if you're gonna give someone a ticket for speeding, like, I mean, I'm not speeding, I'm literally going, not speeding. Like, why hide? Why don't you just show yourself? My goodness, like, be all sneaky. Oh, what? Yeah, my little thing just popped off. I got this from Timu, but I can glue it back on. This little part for my glasses, it popped off my other area where my other glasses are being held. Boop. but it's so cute. Anyway, I'll glue it back on. What was I saying? God, I get so distracted. Yeah. Anyway, so like I said, that's my goal, is to do DoorDash. I was thinking of doing Instacart also, but it says something about, okay, we have full coverage on our cars, and then my husband has commercial on his because that's our work truck, so we have to have commercial on his, commercial coverage insurance. Hold on. I mean, I could use his truck too, but that's a lot bigger, and I don't feel like driving that for DoorDash. But it says something for Instacart, you have to have commercial insurance on your cars. Why? And I know that's what I read, so I'm like, boop, just took it off. But, and then I'm thinking, that's all cool about grocery shopping for people, but with my leg messed up, and then you have to take the groceries like up some apartments sometimes. I don't mind houses because you just take it out, but if there's like water and heavy stuff like that, I can't do that. I do it for my mom, and she's got stairs going up to her house, and it's hard for me to do it now. And then my hand is messed up, so I won't be able to lift. I think it says you have to lift 40 pounds. I can lift 50 pounds, but am I willing to? No. Not. I mean, if my hand was really better, but my hand's super messed up too. And then if my knee wasn't messed up, I wouldn't have a problem. But, and then I was like, you know what? I don't need to do that. I'm just gonna, like I said, do DoorDash with, if he wants to continue, like I said, if he wants to do it by himself, that's all cool too. He's concerned about his gas. He's got not his, but Natasha's car is a little Kia, and you know, it's small tank, but you know, they do fill up with, I don't know, not much. Excuse me, maybe $25, $27. I don't know. I have a bigger gas tank, and mine lasts longer because it's a newer car. Excuse me. But so they want to. He's not sure about that, you know, like using, you know, he's gonna have to use his car anyway, or her car anyway. I mean, duh, because I'm not just using mine. But you know, he's putting gas. Well, you know, you have to put gas. I mean, how are you gonna go somewhere if you can't put, if you don't have gas money, or if you don't put gas, you know? But so like I said, I'm not willing to do Instacart after all, because first of all, I'm not gonna get commercial insurance on my car. Just for that, it's not worth it. And then I don't want to injure myself more. If it was little stuff like, you know, no heavy Cokes or water containers and all that, oh yeah, I would, well, no, I wouldn't be able to, because of I think that's what it said about the insurance. And then Uber Eats, for some reason, Uber Eats doesn't let us get in after you sign up. I'm like, well, okay, whatever. So we're like, yeah, whatever with that. But yeah, anyway, that's what's going on today. Like I said, tomorrow, if he wants to continue doing DoorDash, you know, we'll do that tomorrow. But that's what's going on in my life right now, people. Just thought I'd chat. Since I'm not doing videos at the house because my Temu order hasn't came in. I have another one coming too, but I said, you know what? Let me just chat with them. It's a beautiful day, but it's hot. It's only 83 where I'm at, and I'm not lying, it feels like 93. I'm thinking, my gosh, and the summer hasn't even gotten here yet. I'm like, ooh. Oh, another thing also is that my sister asked yesterday if I would like to go to Monterey, because my mom hasn't seen her sister for, gosh, it's been like 6 years, and it's her only family member left. And she's, you know, she's like, well, if I don't see her now, she might pass away, you know, not my mom, or maybe her, I don't know, we never know. And so she asked me if I want to go to Monterey because her leg's messed up and she had an operation, but she could still walk with the cane. And I was like, oh, I would love to go, but my doggone passport, I don't know what the price is now, 120. I think we paid 100 way back. I mean, mine's expired. It's been expired for a couple years, but I don't even know if I'll have enough time to get my passport situated, because I think it takes, if I would go do it now, like say I would go tomorrow, what's today? If I would like go tomorrow maybe, or sometime this week and get it done, go pay for it, because my husband wants to get his done too, just so he can have it, so we can go like to wherever, like if we decide to go somewhere. I was gonna say, so I'm like, I would love to go see my aunt and uncle. My uncle had a stroke, I think, a year ago, and luckily he's still alive. He's like 90, and but I love that man. I love my aunt too, but something about my uncle, he's always been so sweet, even when we were younger. And I'm like, man, if I don't get to see him, I'll die, because we didn't get to see my other uncle that passed away. I had COVID when he passed away, and my mom didn't get to go see him. It was 2017, and then he ended up something happened where, because he had diabetes and all this, so something happened where he wasn't taking his medication, because they can't afford it a lot of times, and his numbers were high, so he ended up in the hospital. And then they called us and said he died, and I was bawling. I couldn't even come see my mom because I had COVID. I couldn't even come and hold her, but my older sister was here, one of my older sisters, and of course I'm so happy they were, because she was crying, and she still cries, and I think about him like, oh, and that's the last time I got to see my uncle. And his wife is in Mexico, my aunt, and I would love to go see her, but I really need to. I'm going to talk to my husband and see, because like I said, we've been doing good with our puppies. We have a lot of people that have put deposits down, you know, because that's what we do. We breed and sell Rottweilers. So I'm like, and maybe they'll come back. What is it? It's gonna be March. Oh, it might not come back on time. But if I do it now, it might. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, you guys, I would keep talking, and you probably want me to shut up already. Excuse that one S-H-I-T word. Slipped out. It's not even the whole word, but it still slipped out. But yeah, I'll talk to you on my next video, you guys, and then let me know what's going up. Let me know what's going on in your side of the world. All right, y'all stay safe. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye. Have a great day.